biggest benefit that we saw with the fortified coming out of Sally were roofs. We had countless houses that had been built within the last 5 to 6 years that had sealed roof deck requirements, that had, more stringent roofing requirements that came out perfectly fine. We had ones who did not. They had water intrusion, they had shingles coming off, they had damage. Based on our breakdown, we had a 3% total cost for C&D out of a $10 million bill. So, and to a large degree, to a huge degree, that's because our buildings survived the storm so well. Unless it got hit by a tree, we did not see any whole house failures due to wind, and we had significant winds during that storm. What we saw a lot of were trees hitting structures and damaging. But even, in that instance, it totaled, I think we ended up with a total of 3% of our C&D was all we had of the total cleanup bill, which that's not only a savings because the city has to pay this and get reimbursed, it's also a savings to the federal government, because that's less cleanup money that they have to pay out of FEMA coffers for these events, and that's strictly within our city limits. I wouldn't even know. I know we were $10 million on our city limits. I can't imagine. I know Baldwin County had to be 3, 4, 5 times that. And I don't know what their C&D numbers look like, but Fairhope has a high number of fortified structures nationally. We have a lot. So it was a pretty good snapshot of how the buildings performed during the storm after everything was said and done.